What's going on, SITH friends? Darth Kimchi here. So you see the thumbnail. I think roster reviews are going to come to an end. I do still want to do Discord roster reviews, like Discord calls. I think those are the most fun shows that I've done. But I'm going to make some changes, and I hope you guys watch the entirety of the show. All right, so first off, why do I do roster reviews? So if you guys have been following me for a long time, you know that my channel is all about just helping people be prepared for when they hit my level. I consistently stay in high levels of Kyber 3, and I only have 2 Galactic Legends, and I have the worst fleet in all of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes at 6.3 million galactic power. So I love doing roster reviews just because I got a lot of great people that are climbing up through the ranks. I love to see the paths that you have taken in your grind, what you've gone for. I want to compare my tunes to yours. Like, I know my Mara Jade has more speed than yours. You know what I mean? Like, my Darth Vader has more damage than yours. I like to see this kind of stuff. I love to look at people's rosters and just like to compare. But I've also just tried to help people be prepared for when they reach my level, like, walls that I've hit. And then now that Capital Games has changed Grand Arena to be WAC Arena, there is no true peer. So it's kind of like hurting my brain even trying to think about how to help everyone. I'm just a good-hearted person. In my real life, I just help people. I'm just trying to help people out. And now you just can't do that. So I'm going to show you. Every roster review I've done, I've always asked people to answer the questions that are pinned to my Discord. So matter of fact, let's go with it real quick. I'm not a perfect content creator. I forget things. I don't do notes, but this is my Discord. This is the Knights of Kimchi. A lot of Discords are really big. This is my guild, Australian Commandos. This is an amazing guild. We're going to get Riva soon. Great people. This is my good buddy Piats right here. One of our guild leaders. Great guild, but the guild is so huge. There's so many rooms. It gets, oh my gosh, it gets lost. It is insane. Look at all these rooms. That's insane. No, join the Knights of Kimchi. My Discord is just all about just helping people grow in the game. You land in league roles, right here, landing pad. Everyone is super welcoming. These are all good people just from all over the world, just trying to help each other play, learn in the game, camaraderie, build some friends. I love Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. And then you got to pop into league roles. I like how you hit where you're at and what division you are. I'm in Kyber. Hit where you're at. You can hold divisions when you're in rooms if you need help from anyone that's in your area. And then, of course, you want to pop into the rules. Make sure you accept the rules. Really simple. Respect the grind. Be cool. No spamming or trolling, especially on people's mods. We all know mods is a game inside of a game, inside of a game, inside of the game. You know what I mean? Just be cool, man. It's a great community, just full of people just trying to have fun. Don't be inappropriate. Come on, very simple. Once you relax to the rules, all these awesome channels will pop up. This is the Great High Council. Can't click on there. There's private. These are great people who want to be in the High Council to help me with whatever I need for free. I don't make any money at all. I barely make $10 a month on YouTube, but just good people who just love playing the game and like to be super helpful. I even give people a place, this is where my uploads are. My great buddy Damok is in control of the YouTube bot. Anytime I do a show, it pops up in here. That's super awesome. I even give you guys a place to promote yourselves. We should all subscribe to each other. This is the way. All these people putting in great content, and this order, this guy right here has a nasty wampa. Just good people putting out shows as well. And then SWGOH chat room, my showcases, which roster reviews. I just don't know what to do anymore, guys. All right, I hate to say it, but I've done free roster reviews my entire thing with YouTube. If people donate, that's awesome, but they don't help my channel. I do a review sometimes, like I'm trying to do Jet 14's review. It's taken me 2 days. I've already done 2 shows I'm not happy with. I try to make it great for you guys, and I make $1. I maybe get 100 views. That does not help me quit my second job. So free roster reviews are done. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You know, I just asked for people. You know, you're spending $30 on the GL Ray bundle. You know, I couldn't even afford the GL Ray bundle. You can't give me $10. I'm just asking for $10. We will do a Discord roster reviews. Those are so fun. There's no more fun in Grand Arena. So let's have fun and go through your roster. Talk to me about your grind, what you're working on. I love Discord call reviews, but I have to say $10, guys. And it's got to be $10 after you pay the fees. You know, I can't get like $8.60. You know, I'm just asking for $10. You know, just to help me grow my channel. You know, help me quit my second job. You know, Miss Kimchi, if you guys don't know who I am, she got breast cancer. I don't want her to work anymore, so I took a second job. Anyways, that's my rant, guys. Just $10. We'll do a Discord roster review. I love that stuff. You know, then I have all these fun rooms. You know, you want to show off your 300 speed tunes? I got a room for it. Show them off. Have fun. The 350 club is rare. Not only do you have to have regular non-GLs at 300 speed, you got to have them at over 350. Look at this 355 speed BB8. That, got to tell me a story. That's ridiculous. Doomfist, what's going on? Filthy modded tunes. You know, I like to do shorts on filthy modded tunes, but it's not taking off. No one's really in here. I can't do the same people every single short. CT, hello there. Oliver, his whole roster is nasty, but I want to have more interaction. I think Filthy Modded Tunes is great. I love to see this stuff. Is my tune better than yours? We have early game chat. Great people are trying to play the game and try to grow. My great buddy Pancake right there. Oh man, he's actually maybe come back to the game. So I hope he comes back to the game. Early game chat is fantastic. Memes, spoilers, I got a channel for everything, guys. This is the cantina. I don't want to click on here. There's a lot of crap going on in the real world. You're stressed out. You need to talk to someone. If you need to get in here and just say 10 cuss words in a row, you get into the cantina. It's allowed. No rules. You want to shoot first? You want to use your lightsaber and cut someone's hand off? You can definitely do that. Anything goes in the cantina. It's what it's there for. Grand Arena rooms, cheeky, sneaky GAC teams. Tell you guys, this is an amazing Discord. The training room is the best. Most Discords you can get lost in. Like you don't, when you say something, everyone wants to say the same thing and post their tune as well. It's very hard to get help. The training room is all about you. You can hold divisions, whoever you want. They can't get mad because it's the training room. You're in the Discord and you're okay with being added. People hate that. You should not. All right, guild recruitment. I've used this to gain so many guilds in my life of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I now get like 30 Reva shards. I found the guild through here. So you need a guild for cam, watch, whatever you need. You just want a good guild that's competitive. Guild recruitment, telling you guys. The link to my Discord is always in the description. All right. So like I said, I'm not a perfect content creator. A lot of times I forget things after the show. You ever had that feeling where you said something or you did something and like an hour later you're like, oh, I should have done this. Well, that's me every single show, bro. All right, so the reason why my heart hurts about doing roster reviews now is just me telling you what to do, and me just telling you to farm this one team takes a very long time. So I can't help anymore. Grand Arena is broken, and let me show you. I'm Darth Kimchi. Show you guys. I'm loved. Yes, I hope you guys love Darth Kimchi. All right, this is very important. I am now focusing on non-galactic legend counters to galactic legends. Super important for your roster. All right, look at your boy Darth Kimchi. Put it in the order of power. I only got 2 GLs, bro. 2 GLs. But my mods are insane. I have probably some of the best mods in my entire guild. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tunes at 350 speed or more. My tunes are nasty. All right, so let's go to my opponent. This show's gonna be all about just giving some tips about how I want roster reviews to go from now on. So look at my opponent, Destructicus, okay? Pretty awesome dude. We've been chatting, pretty cool dude. But look at this, 11 million galactic power. Bro, I'm not even at 6.5. You have almost double my galactic power. There is just no way that we can compete with accounts like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is hard enough. 6, 7, 8. 8 Galactic Legends capital games. What's going on? This is no way a true peer. He could literally have all gear, well, no, because he's got to get the Galactic Legends. I mean, he could literally just have hot trash after this and still put 3 GLs on every single wall and still have 2 for offense to take out my 2 that if he thinks could be on defense, but I don't put GLs on defense. Now, of course, his modding is not good. So this is what you run into. You guys let me know in that comment section, you know, how screwed up is the Grand Arena at your level? You know, I love Star Wars Galaxy Heroes banter. You know what I mean? So it's just, there's no way you could win. He could literally, like I said, he could block the front walls. Now, of course, modding, you run into rosters like all this time. They'll have all the GLs, but their mods are terrible. Like his first fastest tune is Echo, which is really good, but look at his speed. 325. He has no tunes over 350 speed. 325 Echo does not outspeed any of my defensive teams. All my teams will go first before his Echo does. So of course, mods are a problem. And then of course, datacrons are a problem. I have 3 times, if not 4 times more datacrons than he does. So if he doesn't block me with Geos on defense, it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right. And now when I do reviews, guys, it is based off of my experience and my quick climb to Kyber 3, like I said, with only 2 GLs and no fleet. So when you watch my shows and you kind of go off what I talk about, you know, it's just my experience. So that's why I do love when people do comment in the comment section about your experience, like what you're facing, if I am right, you know, tips that you can give. I am not perfect, and I grow from the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. I learned so much from you guys. All right, so I'm going to show you my defense. So if you guys are climbing the rank, this is probably one of the hardest defense that you will see in 3v3. So if you can beat this defense, then you're ready. If you're not, I don't know what's going on. All right, there's just not enough time to build enough teams. So when everyone is saying that, you know, like my great buddy Jet 14 is, she's using gas to take out GL Ray. You know, I have not used gas on offense for years. They are a defensive chess piece. We're playing chess. When you get to Kyber, if you don't have enough teams to put on defense to back up gas being on offense, you will get full cleared all the time, and that's just no fun. I have only been full cleared maybe less than a handful of times in years because my defense is so stacked. This I've learned from the community, from Xerath Prevails. Some people don't even attack it. They don't know what to do. This is almost a 400 speed Echo. Now, I don't even know how this even works. I've never even faced it, but the last 2 times, no one even touches it. They're just like, what the heck? My great buddy Xavier, who I faced in Grand Arena, he has double my GLs, way better fleet, but I still beat him because my wall was stacked. Get in my Discord and ask him if my defense is good or not. 364 plus 35 from Shock T, that's just disgusting. My tech is like 330, 340 speed, so that's disgusting. Shock T is like 325. You got gas on defense. I'm telling you, chess piece. You just have to build chess pieces. You're not using Phoenix Squad. You're not using, well, with Captain Rex, maybe. You know, you're not using Jawas to beat that. You know, you're pulling a great team. Chess pieces. You got to build nasty datacrons. On SWGOH.GG, my gas squad gets so many holds against SITH Eternal, and without a datacron, that's an easy walk in the park. Datacrons are key. This one right here, and it doesn't matter who is in the datacron, it's more for the stats as well. This I've also learned from Xerath Prevails, and it does well. I have faced it. It's disgusting. You can't even get to Treya because of double taunts right here. It is disgusting, and Savage starts to get deadly. This is a nasty team over Nihilus. All right, so that's my front wall, guy. This is a 360 speed Tusken Chief Chain. With the Tusken Raider with the Omicron. They're now R7, R6, R7, I think. Okay, this is my front wall, guys. So you guys are climbing the ranks. You're watching this show. Can you even beat this front wall with what you honestly put on defense? All right, And then down below, like I said, in 3v3, there's no way I could even, I'm always planning. I don't go on SWGOH.gg and scout my opponent. That's cheating. I just don't do that. You know, just a surprise for me. So, of course, I'm thinking he's going to put 3 GLs on each top and bottom wall. There's no way I'll get through one wall. So I've got to stack my defense. Same defense, I just put Jedi Master Kenobi. This is easily taken out, too, if you know what you're doing. You got to have a great Datacron. But it's a defensive chess piece. They got to use a Galactic Legend there. They're not using non-GL tunes. This is deadly. With this deadly Datacron right here with the defense. Look at the health steal. Look at the defense. 251%. I recalibrated this. Refixed it. Look at this right here. Damage to receive is reduced by 75%. Xavier used Thrawn lead with, who else did I can't remember. Thrawn with whatever the Thrawn lead is to fracture. It timed out. Even with Chupio being fractured, with all that defense, I still won. So that's a great team. This is a 385 speed Dash Rendar. This is a disgusting team. If you don't have a fast enough squad, this is going to rip you apart. Just the opening Seeker Missile blows with Dash is disgusting. So people use Galactic Legends for it. This is a disgusting team, especially in 5v5. So I think it's either getting Dr. Aphra, or I think it's Dr. Aphra to get Sana. Like tunes like Dr. Aphra, you know, Star Killer, you know, Jedi Knight Luke, if you're not going for JML, are kind of non-existent tunes nowadays. They're becoming unicorns because it's the way the Galactic Legends. Everyone's going for Galactic Legends. They just bought the GL Ray Pack. So right here, this is, I've seen an R9, you know, please, someone comment below, who's R9? Rolo did I see? She is disgusting in R7. Ask my buddy Xavier. On SWGOH.gg, they say Wampa is the 100% counter to this. No, he said his Wampa got annihilated quickly because Rolo is so disgusting, hits so hard. More critical damage, more offense, reducing turn meter. She's at 352 speed. Disgusting. If you don't have something to beat that, you got to pull a Galactic Legend. That's why I mod my teams with Echo, Piet in mind all the time because they're max banner squads. You cannot outrun Sana. You got to speed up your tunes. Very sick, disgusting wall as well. You know, an over 420 speed Mara Jade. You've got Starkiller hitting nasty. If he takes a turn, he's going to put out so much damage. More critical damage. All right. So those are my 2 front walls, which a lot of people can't even get through my 2 front walls. And then in the back, I still put good teams back here. This is a great team for defense. The critical damage from him and the boost from Queel. This is a nasty little squad right here. I've used it on offense for so many times. A great B team, but on defense, it does get holds. It's tricky. It's a cheeky, sneaky GAC team, like from my Discord. This is a nasty team if you've never faced it. My Dooku used to be like 345 speed, and I slowed him down. He's like 320 something. He's like 290 something. This is a nasty squad. It just keeps going with the extortion, with the stealth, with the shocks, the stuns. He is hitting really hard because all the boosts from Separatists. Another great squad. I don't use Grandmaster Yoda with JKR anymore. It's been years since I've used that. I have the JKL counter to SLKR, which is super important. This is a great one on defense. He taunts, they get protection up, they get turn meter. Grandmaster Yoda starts to do his thing. This is the back wall. And then you've got this one right here. I've even saw, I think it was Zareth or someone told me about this. Stealth, turn meter guarantees that Darth Nihilus takes a turn before you do because they get 25% turn meter. He's going to drain cooldowns. He's going to protect them. You know, like I said, on the back wall, it's a sneaky little team. And then, of course, you got Inquisitors. You know, of course, now Gidmay can take that out, but mine's modded pretty well. I put all the speedsters in there. Night Sister kind of I think slows them down. So this is my defense, guys. If you're climbing the ranks, if you can't beat my defense, you're not ready for Kyber 3. All right, like I said, I don't put any GLs on defense, and I still beat people with double to triple what I have. But quadruple, I don't think that's going to work. Destruct Us, you get a huge Sith bump. Great job on your roster. Fair is fair. All right, let's go to my roster a little bit. Let me look over my notes a little bit. A lot of you guys like to just hear my show. I'll say my voice is very calming. I think so too. Thank you. A lot of people compliment me that I should be doing radio shows. All right, so just looking over my notes, guys. Bear with me. All right, so I was talking about how we can't compete with people just, I really want to know. That's why I love Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Banter. I'd love to have more live shows, but it's only like 10 people that join. All these 10 great people are like definitely my friends, but I wish I could have more conversations. We can't compete. Everyone put something in the comment section. How nasty is have you faced true peers yet? When I face a true peer, of course I dominate them because, my roster's pretty good, but going against 5GLs, 6GLs, just ridiculous. All right, so let's take a look at my roster a little bit. Kind of just show you guys the nastiest, disgusting, terrible fleet. All right, at 6.3 million galactic power, look at this. Feast your eyes. Feast. No. We'll never. Just like my Darth Revan, Darth Malik. You guys know why I don't go for Darth Revan, Darth Malik. We're good friends. But he's going to be the same thing. So if you guys know why I don't go for Darth Revan, Darth Malik, put something in the comment section. Let me see how well people know me. I'm doing the same thing to Executor. We'll never get it. We'll never want it. I want to do what the F I want to do and have fun. Like my great buddy, Board. We just did a roster review on him. He had a nasty roster. He said, do what you want to do and have fun. That's what it's about to now, guys. I just want to have fun. I just want to do shows on having fun. I want to do Discord calls. Pennywise ruined it for me. A great buddy of mine. Hello there, great buddy of mine. Good to hear their voices. It was so cool to hear their voices. To do shows and hear your guys talking about it, I want to do shows like that. But if you donate $10, I don't have to worry about the show getting views because you just donated more money than that show would make in 2 months. You know what I mean? So let's have some fun and do Discord calls. If you've already had a roster review, let's do something different. Like my great buddy Hello there, we're going to do the Darth Revan, Darth Malik event together. Maybe something for Pennywise if you can donate. Anyone who wants to donate to do a show, if you have a great modded team, we'll talk about it a little more. But look at my fleet. Feast it, guys. I don't even have Darth Vader and Darth Malik, but I'm going to get them because I don't want to get fleet. I'll just get Darth Vader and Darth Malik, get Leviathan. I probably will get that one. Profundity, I'm old school. I don't watch anything Resistance, anything First Order. So no, never get Profundity. Never get Radis. Finalizer, I might get SLKR. I don't know. But I want to build a nasty Chimera fleet. I saw a video Arnold did with all TIE fighter pilots. Still, you got to put 3 on defense. Got to have 3 for offense. And I can't stand it. I like building tunes better than ships. Somebody comment down below. Let me know if I'm not the only one with the hottest trash fleet at 6.3 million galactic power. All right, let's go to my characters. So this is another good tip that I want to give to everyone that I'm doing roster reviews. I don't want to tell you guys what to do anymore. I want to do Discord calls. They were so fun. All right, so you should be doing this. You should be favoriting a couple of different things. So, of course, favoriting like 2 things for your Galactic Legend grind. Those are long grinds. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Build something different. So, of course, Grand Moff Tarkin needs to be at R7. Count Dooku needs to be at R8. I'm slowly working on them. So, I'll do one other tune, one tune. One other tune, one tune. So, I'm doing like numerous things right now. Of course, I saw a show Arnold did. I get in trouble when I watch Arnold. I do what Arnold does. He's the man. So he has this team that he has problems with. I am going to build this team. I'm going for Cal Kestis. I missed the event for Jared Sirjunda. So finally he's got her, 26 shards. But I'm going to build that squad. All right. So I highly recommend you guys let me know in the comment section if you're doing this. I wish I could do more live shows and hear if you guys are doing this. That's why I want to do Discord calls, just to make sure you're doing this. So Captain Drogon, I favorited him. I spent $20 on getting the $9.99 500 mod energy. That's all I can afford, guys. That's it. I got him to 43 out of 100. So I'm almost there. I'm very proud, but hope he gets into Cantina or something pretty quickly. I want Captain Drogon. I hear he's awesome with the Sauna team. So you got to build great B defensive teams. All right, so Marin, I almost have her 100 stars. Come on, Capital Games. I hope that does not take me another week to get 10 shards. Oh, goodness. Can't wait to get Marin. So Captain Joe and Marin, I've got them favorited. Not really working on them too much. It's more of these two getting them done. You know, relicking my Lord Vader prerequisites. And then by the time I get Lord Vader, I'll have Reva. And then, of course, Tuskens. Once you get Tuskens to a super high relic level, the longer that battle goes on, the chances of you winning go considerably down because of the dots that build. This team is deadly. And then, of course, non-galactic legend counters to GLs. Please, guys, let me know if you're doing this in the comment section. Who cares about certain teams? I think those are the most important teams to build. Non-galactic legend counters to GLs. So I'm bringing back General Grievous, B1, B2, Newt Gunray, and Magna Guard. I'm trying to do this counter. So if anyone does this counter very, very well, I'm not talking about crappy JML teams, top modded, high relic JML teams, DM me in my Discord. We need to do a show together. Hopefully we can get a donation. All right. So let's kind of just go through my roster, you know, order of power. Like I said, guys, I got 2 Galactic Legends. They are great Galactic Legends. They take out a lot on offense. I'm not sure about GL Leia. I know Arnold has problems with that. So just kind of just go through my squads before we get out of here, guys. Show you some important things that you should be building to help your roster. So, of course, defense, guys. You know, when I'm doing roster reviews, I'm hurting my brain. I'm making it too complicated, you know. And I work so hard to do a roster review, and it gets like 100 views. You know what I mean? I make like $1 off of it. I put so much work into it because I'm always worried about you. I'm always want to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't want to do that anymore. Discord fun roster reviews, like a roster interview, have some fun. So gotta have great defensive teams. This is gonna be on defense. I know it's great for offense, but I want to put it on defense, see how well it does. I've seen disgusting Night Sister squads that I've lost to, so I'll make them disgusting for defense. All right, Inquisitors. Everyone's building Inquisitors. Most guilds require it to get Reva. You know, I saw Star Wars Dad did a show on somebody who built Inquisitors first. No, slap yourself. No, they're not that good of a team. Gidme easily eats through them, but they're on defense. Tuskens. So not only do you have to have Galactic Legends, you've got to have great low A teams, very high B teams for defense. Like I said, in 5v5, what are you guys using to take these out? 360 speed. I thought he was R7, so it's R6, R6. Gonna get them at least all R5, probably R7, R7, maybe even R8 to protect them. Just because I love quirky teams like this. All right. Like I said, for all of you that are using gas on offense, please let me know in the comment section. If you are in Kyber and you have 2-3 GLs and you're using gas for offense, I don't even know what you're putting on defense. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is a very high defensive GAC chess piece. You know, please let me know. There's just not enough time to build enough, you know, Galactic Legends. So it's, you know, 6-7 million GP. If you're using gas for offense, man, kudos to you. We got to talk. I got to know what's going on. But they're defensive chess piece. And they must be relicked properly. Like R5 is traditional. People just chew through R5, Rex, and it'll boost the squad, making the squad nasty. So I'm not sure if I want to take him all the way to like R8 just to make sure they go for 5s who's super thick. You know, I love a gas team. I will always try to make it better and better, but my squad is nasty. It gets massive holds. It holds against Sith Eternal with the correct Datacron. And then you got a nasty Rebel squad. Your Rebels should be nasty, not, you know, relic levels must be proper the higher you climb. They're so hard to get relic levels. You've got Chewbacca. I'll definitely get him to R7 very soon. Very hard team. Very fast Chewpio, you know, almost 300 speed. 300 speed C-3PO. 315 speed Commander Luke Skywalker. I've changed him to 4 offense, 2 tenacity. To start him off at 215% tenacity. But of course, he's a dodo on defense. He does use call to action way too soon. But a very tricky team with a great defensive Datacron that I have. Deadly on defense. You know, just a normal counter won't work because they're modded super well and they have a nasty Datacron. And then this is a great team. Most Wampas cannot solo the squad. My Mara Jade has a lot of potency. I have more potency than some people who have a potency secondary set because of the secondaries that I have on these health mods. She's at 353 speed. She has a base speed of 105% potency. That's 140% with Palpatine lead. I definitely want to get her to maybe like R8, even R9 I think would be nasty, because the main counter to this on 5v5 is CLS. A CLS squad could probably chew through Mara Jade pretty quickly. So I'm maybe trying to even thinking about putting a defensive Datacron on this squad right here just because of a CLS squad. I don't have a tank, so that's why Grandmaster Yoda's in there. If he's not in here, he wouldn't be used anywhere else. It's just a Jedi to complete Starkiller's Omicron. All right. All right, and then of course, this is a very nasty team that Arnold hates on defense. If you're using Traya Omicron for offense, like I said, guys, it could be the reason why you're not in Kyber 3 and I am. There's a lot of people who have, more GP, more GLs than I have, but they're not in Kyber 3 because you got to have a great defense. I have only used this squad on offense one time in my Grand Arena climb to beat someone who had a Reva, and I beat it easily. And I even forgot to put in Darth Nihilus. So it depends on my opponent. If they have Reva, I'll save it for offense. But you got to have something to replace it with, something great. That's why, to me, defense is so important in Grand Arena. Defense. All right. You got to give yourself a chance. If anyone watches my Grand Arena shows, my defense gets multiple holds. If you just failed 2 times on this squad, 2 times on gas, that's 4 teams. That's 4 great teams. Not many people have that many teams for offense. There's my defensive team. And then you got Dash Rendar, 385 speed Dash Rendar, 320 speed. Does he get the speed buff from... Yes, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a 340 speed Queel. All right, and then you've got Enfys Nest is nasty with this squad. Boba Fett. My R8 Boba Fett just because I like Boba Fett. IG11, I need to take him to at least R7. So many teams need work, and when that happens, definitely focus on 1 or 2 tunes. Like this team is great at R5, but with an R7 Savage makes it even better. In R7 Dash, sets this team alive. R7 Jedi Anakin for sure. R6 Qui-Gon Jinn. That way he's just not so squishy. A lot of times this team will get holds and Qui-Gon Jinn is still standing. R7 Starkiller. Relic certain tunes that definitely carry the squad. All right, and then roll over you. You've got to have, because everyone has their CLS, their GAS, their Padme squad, their Jedi Knight Revans, their Darth Revans. If you're not putting them on defense, you're using them against teams like this up here. But then when it gets down to your B teams, what B++ team do you have? This is roll over you, Rolo. Disgusting. At R9, the damage, or at R7, the damage that she does. If anyone faces this squad and lost against it, definitely put something in the comment section. I know my great buddy Xavier did. This is a nasty squad. She gets so much offense boost. Then I put a Datacron for more critical damage and more offense. She will delete you quickly. 305 speed for Rolo. If you told me I would have my Rolo at 305 like a year ago, I would have laughed in your face. And then the damage, 7,300, but it scales up so much because I don't want to do the math. It's disgusting. She's hitting like Galactic Legend power. Nasty, and that's critical damage. She hits so hard. And the less tunes you use to fight this team, the harder she hits. The more tunes that die, the harder it hits. This is a Stormtrooper Han, like 185% tenacity. Yes. To not get debuffed, to keep the team going, to keep the taunt up. Disgusting. Yes, R7, R8, R9 possibility, yes, but relic levels are so hard to work on, guys. I always say when you reach into Kyber, your team should be no less than R5. None of them should be your great defensive teams. At least R5. That was to put on a great Datacron. Now you don't have to have them all R5. This is a 351, 52 speed Sana. 351. I'm trying to push it to 355, 360 because of Admiral Pietz and Echoes out there. Cara Dune is nasty to reduce due to Terminator. This is a disgusting B team. It holds the line a lot of times. People are just so exhausted by all the teams that they use for the teams that I have on defense. It gets mass amounts of holds. This is Trench sucks. Terrible. Trench is not good on defense at all. I don't know how my great buddy Gungan does that. But I had Wat Tambor with them. It's terrible. Wat Tambor doesn't pass the correct Terminator or the correct tech over. This is a back wall, sucks team where because he's like 325 speed, it does get holds. All right, so that's my defense, guys. You got to have a super heavy defense. This is how you survive in Kyber 3. If you're climbing the ranks, what are you putting on defense? Look at your defense. And then, of course, in offense. Now, if you guys are enjoying the show, definitely let me know. Kind of trying to do roster use, but I'm also trying to help, but so I don't have to help anymore in the review and I can just enjoy looking at your roster. These are things that you should be doing. This is what your offense is probably going to look like in Kyber 3 when you're climbing the ranks. If you have more than 2 GLs, great, but then your core suffers. You've got to put some kind of GLs on defense, because you said your core is not strong enough. You know what I mean? You got to build great teams. So, of course, non-GL counters, super important. Put this off on the side of your roster like how I have. And build these teams, work on them, see what you have, and see what you can get out of it. And see what you can risk to keep on defense versus on offense. This is a very important room to have and know these teams very well. I only have SLKR down. This is on defense. JML and C, I'm going to get that perfected. And, of course, Newt Gunray instead of Wat Tambor, I will perfect that. Lord Vader, Reva, Malgus, if I see them on defense. Malgus, probably not because I'll use SITH Eternal for that. But Lord Vader or Reva, if you have them, I'm going to try to use this. And then you've got Jabba, Rey, Malgus, Lord Vader. All right, offense-wise, guys, I'm going to try to get out of here. It's a little bit too much time. General Grievous, I'm going to perfect this squad. I will get him to R8 if needed be, R8 if needed be, R9 if needed be. I want this counter in my book. It's favorited. I'm working on it right now. Super important. JML for Galactic Legends is usually on defense. C, no. If you're smart, you're not putting C on defense. SK, if you had to, it does bury SK squads. Darth Vader, I'm working on this with Dr. Affer to see what it can take out. If I need to get these levels higher, I definitely will. Amazing, amazing squad for offense. I agree with AP Gaines is deadly. BT1's doing like 20,000 damage in the opening battle. When he takes his first turn with the assist from 000, once he takes somebody out and he one-shot somebody, because I put more critical damage more often to Datacron, he'll go off and does a little missile things. Sometimes Darth Vader doesn't even take a turn, which is ridiculous. Darth Vader hitting like before the nerf. 400, 500,000 on the cooling blade, 200,000 on his basic. Disgusting. He's just there for stuns and dispels. You got to have your Wampa correct. Wampa should be moving on from General Grievous in your climbing Grand Arena. First Order easily if it had to. SITH Eternal, SK squads. Definitely get them to SK squads. With Wampa, quick modding, this is what he should be looking like. No less than 75,000, 80,000 health. Speed, you got to put speed on him. Don't take speed away from him. You're facing Mara Jade, you will fail because Mara Jade will take 2 turns before your Wampa. He takes 1 turn to get the Icebreaker to put up the protection up. You got to get him fast. No less than 245, 255 speed because Mara Jade's get up to like 420, 440 speed. She cannot take 2 turns before Wampa does or that counter's going to fail. Tenacity should not be less than 150% starting off. That's pretty easy. He's at 250%. Mara Jade cannot stun him. Offense, 8,000 comes from relic levels. Try to get to the secondaries. Wampa, my Wampa's nasty. My great buddy Anatish Ordo has a nasty Wampa as well. All right, Mon Mothma and Bugs just eats through it. L3, Kira die, not a problem. It's so fun. Hondo goes to work and gets nasty. Super high tenacity Hondo makes him disgusting. All tenacity. people look at my Hondo on SWGOH.gg and like, dude, how did you just do that? Because of this. He gets over 200% tenacity when he loses the other 2 tunes. He gets more speed from Kira. He gets more damage. His base is at 10,000. He starts to hit for over 200,000 per hit. Disgusting. So fun. Going for my Dr. Afra climb, you get great tunes like this. Dr. Afra, Star Killer, Cal Kestis. These are great tunes to build. Don't forget about them. You got to have a counter for Malgus, for Ray, for JML. I even can beat Jedi Master Kenobi with this by adding Brute Alpha and like another Sith or 2, depending on how nasty that squad is. It does work because Cat will eliminate the Brute, and then Brute Alpha will just revive the Brute. You've got Jabba, Malgus, Rey, Lord Vader, Jedi Master Kenobi. This beats them all. That's why when I look at people's roster reviews and I see this squad not relic properly, you got to work on it. No lesson on it. She needs to be R8, R9, R8, R9. Maybe R8, but super fast because Boosh gets so fast. Maybe replacing Ahsoka with another Jedi. I'll maybe look into it, but this team needs to be nasty to beat Jabba squads. Malgus, Rey, Lord Vader, JMK, not too hard, but Jabba's get nasty out there. You're out there, you know. Put something in the comment section. SOKR. This used to be called my SOKR Pancake Slayer, my great buddy Pancake, but he quit the game. He comes back. I'll change the name again. But you got Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke. Destroy SOKR. If they have a Datacron, you got to match Datacron for Datacron. Some kind of Datacron versus Datacron. If he's not on defense, I'll use Joe Lee. Pull out Hermit Yoda. Stick him with Hondo. Even more fun. Even more funny. All right. Admiral Raditz. If you guys do not have Bounty Hunters, I don't know what's going on. It's the easiest team to build. It does not require much at all. R1, R2, R2. I don't even put a Datacron on them. This, and right here, Imps are the 2 best offensive teams that you can build. If you want to know like what team you can build for great B teams for offense, you better work on these. They're super easy. This team is max banners. This team is max banners. This is destroying Admiral Raditz, which you will always see on defense. Trust me. I'm in Kyber 3. Admiral Raditz is always on defense, and he's super fast. He gets up to almost like 380 speed. They got to be super quick. Admiral Raditz never takes a turn. He gets disintegrated by Mandalorian, and then they just all crumble. And then right here, I have the Datacron for 400% of their defense. I faced a Sith Eternal squad. I beat them easily. Dark Trooper was one-shotting tunes. It was so disgusting. On the triple assist with Dark Trooper, I took out Sith Eternal. Shore Trooper is just to add that Datacron. I had to take out Range Trooper, who's only gear 12. Max banners. Max banners. This is a max banner squad as well. Only 4-man, but they require so many Kyra techs. If you're going for Lord Vader, you're going to have them. Amazing. Great team. And then you've got to have Gidme. With your climb in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, you should not be using Padme with Anakin anymore. Now, yes, Padme can be used to take out like Jedi Master Kenobi squads, but no. In Kyber, you're not doing that. You're not pulling Jedi Master Kenobi to solo something. Not at all. You're using your JMK squad to take out Jabba because he's always on defense. You're putting Jedi Anakin with Qui-Gon Jinn probably on defense because he's an amazing squad on defense. And you're using Gidme. I did not use Padme for a long time, so I heard about Gidme. You should not have Cup at level 69 anymore. He is now viable. He has the worst mods in all of Star Wars Galaxy, the worst stats, and he has 2-shotting tunes. You know, disgusting. He gets like 30 stacks and can one-shot a tune. R2 is disgusting. These are support Galactic Republic. With Moff Gideon, this team's amazing. It takes out Inquisitors without Reva Lead. It takes out Darth Treya, which is always on defense. You got to get through Treya quickly. Great team. And this one here is just because he's Relic, you know, I'll try something different, get the taunt up. But this is your offense, guys. This is it. If you don't have enough Galactic Legends, this is what you have on offense. I'm not sure if you how you're using gas, SK, all these things on defense. Not when you get to Kyber. This is what your defense is going to look, your offense is going to look like. All right, guys. So that's kind of like just, you know, tips that I have. Like I said, there's no more true peers. You know, what I could probably say to help out, you know, if you don't know what to work on, you know, I've always been lost in my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes climb, just going for certain things I shouldn't go for. You know, Anna will put a video out, I'll go for it. You saw it, I favorited on a line team. So what I could say is, what you'd want to do, if you have no fleet at all, you should have at least 4 GLs by the time you get to Kyber 4. And this is not including working on your mods and your relic levels. If you have a fleet, 3 GLs. So don't panic going for all the GLs. You know, you got to definitely build a great core. You got to have a great defense. That's what it's come down to. If you're not in Kyber and you have higher galactic power than I do, you have more GLs, a better roster than I do, it's because you don't have a good defense. It's just all about defense, guys. Like I said, if you can beat my defense, you're ready for Kyber 3, Kyber 4. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this show, definitely blast the like button. You know, let me know on your guys' idea. If you just skipped all the way to the end, you know, I can't do free roster reviews anymore. You know, it just doesn't help the channel. You know, taking me 2 days to do Jet 14's review. I probably won't even do it to tomorrow because I've done 2 shows and re-recorded, didn't like it, and it's probably going to make not even $10. It's hurting my channel. It's hurting my lifestyle. But I want to do Discord call reviews. Those are so fun. Just to talk SWGOH and have some fun and look through your roster. So if you want to donate, if you can donate $10, you know, $10, it'd probably be like $12 because of what what they charge, like PayPal. The link is always in my description. You know, a $10 donation, we will do a Discord call. We'll have some fun. We can talk about some questions. You guys get with the High Council, my Discord. The link to my Discord is always in the description. I appreciate everyone for watching my shows. You know, I love you guys. You know, anyone who plays Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and goes through any kind of a grind, we are friends. We know what we're going through. Once again, guys, thanks for watching my show. If you enjoy it, definitely blast the like button. Make sure you subscribe. You guys keep on SITHing, and I always say keep on SITHing just because we grind every day in real life and in the game. We escape to the game because sometimes real life is just not perfect. So that's why I always say keep on SITHing. And until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.